What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steals Forever, and I'm back back in the building. That's right, your boy Steals Forever is back in the building. I had to wind it up like 2 times for you guys to let you guys get a good feel of that. Whew, man, trying to knock down a couple videos today while I got some free time before I hit back to the JOB. But I really wanted to touch bases on this subject last week, but I had some more videos I wanted to do. I really wanted to do, so I kind of pushed this one to the back, and that's about the YouTube community, the YouTube gaming community. And I've seen a lot of my fellow YouTubers actually do a video about this, and you know, what do they feel, what is wrong with the YouTube community. So you know, pretty much I'm just gonna give my opinions about it, and I mean, pretty much just to keep it short and sweet in a nutshell, I think it's just too much talking and too little gaming, you know, in my opinion. Like, it's just like, you know, I think they need to be more gaming and less talking. And what I mean by talking, I don't mean like in the sense of saying like you can't play a game and talk about it, or you can't read about a game and talk about it. But it just kind of seems like in this YouTube community, or at least this angle or aspect of the YouTube community, this side of it, it's like it's just really more talking about things more so than having hands-on with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it seems like we prefer to actually talk about the Wii U more so than actually going to buy one and sitting there playing it. And like, you know, or we rather talk about how bad the games are based off what we read versus, you know, what we played. You know, and I'm not saying you got to go out and buy every game for the Wii U and test it out, but I mean, there's so many options these days. I mean, you can get you a little membership to GameFly and pretty much just play like ZombiU and different things and just play the games. Like, you know, if you never played Assassin's Creed 3, get it for the Wii U, play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never played Mass Effect, you know, before, play it on the Wii U. Or Darksiders 2 is an excellent game, play it on the Wii U. Like, but instead of just playing the games and just enjoying them, it's like we have to make an argument about like what I read it wasn't good. You know how many times I read about a game being good, but then went and bought it myself or tried it from a friend and the game was great. So like, yeah, man, you can't take reviews of people's opinion with a grain of salt. Not saying their opinions are not valid. It just may be in the sense of saying, you know, the taste of what they like playing is not like yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, so what a person likes to play the Wii U. Who cares? You know, that's them. They have to play it, not me. And I'm not saying that I don't like the Wii U. I'm just saying in general, in the sense of saying that, you know, if I'm here playing Xbox and my friend is playing PlayStation 3 and my other friend is playing the Wii U, I mean, so what? As long as we're having a great time playing those systems in our own, you know, apartment, man cave, or whatever you call it, then that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with having, you know, conversation in the sense of saying like we don't agree. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody has to be proven wrong. That's it. No matter how right, no matter how many times you're right, at the end, at some time and somewhere down the road, you will be proven wrong. And it's like, I think people don't really like to, you know, admit to being wrong. It's like we can have an argument now saying, you know, I read a rumor and about the new Xbox, and it's going to have 8-core processor, and it's going to have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and this, you know, and maybe a half of, I think it was like a 650 gig hard drive. And I may really want to believe this, and I may really get on YouTube or some forums and really just push this idea, and somebody might come back behind me and say, hey man, I don't really believe that's true, or I believe it may be true, but I may believe that the PlayStation 4 still may be more powerful than the new Xbox. Then that's cool. We can have these debates all day long until they come out. Because when they come out, then somebody was wrong. We might both be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it doesn't really matter, because it shouldn't really be taken that serious, because at the end of the day, we're just really entertaining ourselves. It's like, who knows what the new Xbox is going to look like? Who really knows, you know what I'm saying, what the new PlayStation 4 is going to be capable of doing? Like, who even knows what the Wii U is going to be capable of 6 months from now? You know what I'm saying? People, when the PlayStation 3 first came out, people was bashing it like crazy because the developer was having a hard time developing games, you know, for the system, and they thought that was really going to be the end of the PlayStation 3. And so many people was, you know, on the coattail riding this idea that, you know, the PlayStation 3 was going to fall because of the fact that game developers was having a hard time developing games for it. But look at it now. You know, all these 3-4 years later, the PlayStation 3 is still doing very well. Developers are still developing mind-blowing games like Uncharted 3, The Last of Us, you know, Killzone, just great titles. And, you know, God of War. So, I mean, they proved all the people wrong who believed that the developers wasn't going to be able to develop games for them if they wanted to take time developing the game. So, at the end of the day, somebody had to be wrong, somebody had to be right. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, like I was saying before, because it's all for entertainment purposes at the end of the day. It's entertainment, people. Like, I wake up in the mornings and the afternoon and get on YouTube to be entertained by other people who like playing games like myself. Whether they female or male, it doesn't matter. But I wake up to be entertained. And we all have opinions, like voting. You know, voting Democrat, voting Republican. I believe what this dude is saying more than I believe this dude, and this is the side I'm going to ride with. Did that mean it's going to be right at the end of the day? No. And it definitely doesn't, you know, it definitely doesn't mean that it should become hostile either. Like, all this crap on YouTube about people like, I'm coming to see you and all this stuff. Like, man, really, that's just childish. You know, that's the best word I can think about. Like, you really want to fight over the fact of something. First of all, it's something that you don't even know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's true, you know, even if whatever you're talking about is proven to be true, it's like at the end of the day, you don't work there, you don't got no benefit from it, and you don't even get paid from it. And none of them people at that company even acknowledge you as being having anything significant to, you know, dealing with them. They don't even know you exist. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of saying on that level, you know what I'm saying? So why even care? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get proven wrong down the line, then who cares? It's all in the sense of saying we're having fun and we're being entertained with the hobby that we like to do, regardless of it being PC gaming, handheld gaming, or just console gaming. Regardless of which one you play, if you play them all, it really doesn't matter, people. It's just entertainment. Less reading, less bickering, and more gaming, man. Put up more gaming, man. Like, you know, just put up more videos about you trying out a new game. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for videos like that, because it's like, I want to see something that I'm not playing that interests me. Like, I don't really see enough of those videos. Like, I don't see enough of videos of people just playing games that, you know, a lot of people are not playing. They say, hey man, you know, I don't know if y'all know about this game, but you know, this is a cool game. I'm not gonna put up a whole bunch of footage, but I will put up enough for you to get an idea of it. Like, cats don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They really rather argue about specs and things that nobody really knows about. And even when you're dealing with graphic cards and processor specs, that shit is really irrelevant at the end of the day, because it's all based around what the developer's doing with the development kit that they have. Like, yeah, it's gonna have some type of restraints, you know, based off the hardware, but at the end of the day, you can always find loopholes around that and tweak certain things to make something happen with that program that you really shouldn't be able to make happen with that program, or at least with the hardware, because you able to manipulate the program. It's computers, people. It's computers, and anybody out there that's really a computer head should definitely understand what I'm talking about. They should definitely understand what Steelz is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with 2013, man, just leave the BS alone, man. Just play more games, talk about more games, and just understand, people, it is all entertainment. It's all fun. For shits and giggles, as they say. It's all shits and giggles, man. It's not that serious. It's really not. But y'all leave below some comments. Just let me know how you feel about it. If you feel like doing a video response, I definitely just link it down below. I definitely will approve it. I definitely will. Like always, man, it's your boy, Steelz Forever. Later.